We've just seen England's Kieran MacDonald overcome Welshman Scott Richards.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 14. It's a flyweight contest scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and introducing your boxers. Firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the all red with white trim, and representing Germany, give it up for Salah, Ibrahim. And ladies and gentlemen, across the ring, his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing all blue with white trim, representing the Czech Republic, give it up for Filip, Horváth. Your referee at the bell, representing England, Mr. Billy McDonald.
I was just about to, just before Craig was introducing the fighters there, Gemma, I was just saying we've seen Kieran MacDonald in action a moment ago as he beat Welshman Scott Richards, and indeed he beat Salah Ibrahim in the Tama final in November on a split decision. So he's been in with some top quality operators.
Round one.
Salah Ibrahim, the man in red representing Germany. This in the 51 kilogram flyweight category. He has a lovely long jab. Goes straight to work with that jab, keeping the Czech Republic fighter on the end of it. And as I was saying from the opening, much the shorter fighter Horváth, Gemma, and it's about whether you can use the tools that you've got to your advantage. And Salah Ibrahim, having seen his previous contests, is really good at keeping it at range, keeping it at distance, and sticking out that lovely long jab with great frequency. Makes it really difficult to close that distance and get at him, which is the problem that Horváth is going to have.
He throws in flurries as well, so he lets his shots go, but then he's quick out as well, so he's not just one shot go. He throws 2, 3s, 4s and then goes. High guard from the Czech Republic in blue.
Really building his profile back home in Germany as well. Salah Ibrahim has been on German television following his journey to, obviously his big dream is to qualify for Paris 2024. This is a really important tournament for the boxers to cement their selection. They want to leave the coaches in no doubt that they are the right athlete to send to that qualification tournament, to be within a chance of fulfilling their dream of getting to Paris 2024. As we expected in this one, it's a real problem for the fighter in blue from the Czech Republic, Filip Horváth, to close that gap, such as the rangy advantage with those long levers that Salah Ibrahim has.
I think he just needs to be a bit quick on his feet to close that range.
It's difficult to do, and often one attack in a single phase isn't enough here, Gemma. Sometimes you has to be a 2-phase attack, quick in the feet, go and go again, doesn't it, in order to close that gap and put a fighter like Ibrahim under pressure, who's very much in his comfort zone at this pace. It's sometimes you have to go twice, as they say, don't you, to really put them under pressure
and change it up. I think the boxer in red's found his stride a bit now, and is just,
we see he's dropping his hands now. He's got that low guard, he's
feeling
into his
comfortable
rhythm. It's the worst thing possible when a fighter like this gets into the rhythm. We've seen him fight previously in some fights, Gemma, where he's got all that slick footwork and bobbing and weaving, and
it makes it so awkward and difficult.
A bit of a tangle there. Bit of acro yoga, I think. He is a high quality operator, Salah Ibrahim, and seen him in previous bouts where fighters have been sort of throwing everything at him, but they get a little bit desperate, get a bit frustrated, and it just plays into
and that's where they make more mistakes, and
because then he just rolls under it his away, and they're
picks his shots
find
and
themselves
goes.
Just hitting thin air. There we can see all the judges have gone in favour of Ibrahim Salah, which you would expect in that one. It was a shutout round, wasn't it, Gemma?
Yeah, definitely. I think the Czech Republic hopefully now get some advice of his coaches and see if he can make any changes in this next round.
He's certainly getting plenty of instruction in the corner. We've seen a bit of the replay here, and you can see that lovely relaxed style of Salah Ibrahim. And he'll be boxing well within himself as well, because he's not having to go out of his comfort zone, Gemma, because he's so relaxed, isn't he, and in control of the pace and the distance in this one.
Second round.
Second round underway then, and it's likely that we see even more confidence as this fight progresses from Salah Ibrahim if the Czech Republic fighter in blue, Filip Horváth, isn't able to find a way to close that gap and put him under any real pressure. Problem is, he sets his feet, Gemma, the Czech fighter, lets his hands go. By the time that those shots are launched, those big looping shots,
the boxing red's just gone.
Ibrahim's gone. He's no longer there to be hit. Sometimes in these circumstances, Gemma, it's better to go try and work to the body first, because it's harder to get out the way than the head, and his upper body movement, as we've just seen there with those little laybacks, and it does look impressive, doesn't it? That kind of defensive evasiveness.
A flashy boxer, but also lets his hands go as well, which is nice to see.
As soon as Horváth tries to come in, the German Ibrahim just taking a few steps back, and he finds himself in no man's land. The fighter from the Czech Republic gets a little bit of success there though, and again it's a good plan to go and work to the body with the fighter who moves as slick and easily as the German fighter in red, Salah Ibrahim. Really impressive display from him.
And I think as this round's going on, the boxer in red is now becoming more of the aggressor as well, which you think with styles that the boxer in blue would, but he's comfortable.
He's showing as well, he's showing the judges here that he's comfortable either way, Gemma, that he can box, counter punch off the back foot, or he indeed can take that centre ring position, edge in and push his opponent back, which is exactly what he's doing here. So we've seen a full display, the full repertoire of skills from Salah Ibrahim, which are extensive. We knew that coming into this one, having seen him previously, a really impressive, slick, flashy type of style of boxer, and he really can frustrate you, Gemma.
And I think that's what we're seeing here now with the boxer in blue, getting that bit frustrated and just looking for that one big shot.
Yeah, Filip Horváth is at a height and reach disadvantage, which is difficult enough, but with a slick mover and counter puncher
and an experienced boxer
like Ibrahim, it's really difficult to do. But he's really applying himself. This is what these fights are about, is to keep going, to not get too frustrated, to stick to the task and try and carry out those instructions that your coaches have given you, even if it's not working. You're trying to adapt, trying to problem solve as you're going along, Gemma, and find a way through, and those little moments of successes he's having will be encouraging for him.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is all about not losing that head as well and keeping it.
Both fighters making their way back to the corner. Yeah, he's been featured on German TV as Salah Ibrahim. They're really building him up there as he's been following getting right behind his journey to try and secure qualification for Paris 2024. He's part of the Bundeswehr as well, which is a large organisation in Germany, part of the armed forces. They've got a military section and a civilian section. And Salah recently passed his basic training to become what you would basically describe as a sports soldier. He expressed great pride in that, and as can be the case with our armed forces here, some of the top quality athletes we've seen in all sports, the likes of Dame Kelly Holmes, of course,
Seconds out.
Olympic medalist, and we've got our very own Carrie Sartenstall, who's boxing this weekend, of course, fights in the pro ranks now, but Olympic medalist and proud part of the armed forces as well. She was. We're back underway here in the third and final round. Business as usual for Salah Ibrahim as he keeps everything at range. Lovely long shots, just sticking out that jab, making it really difficult for Horváth to close the distance and land any shots.
The boxer in blue seems to come out with a bit more fire in this round to try and put it on the boxer in red.
It's difficult as well because, as we've said, he is really comfortable on the back foot, Ibrahim, but equally, if you let him come forward, he will do. He doesn't need an invitation. He'll come forward and bring the fight to you. So it's a really difficult one to break down for the Czech fighter in blue.
Definitely difficult when you've got someone in there that can adapt to either styles. It can frustrate you even more.
That's another thing that experience affords you. The 25-year-old from Germany, very experienced, as I said. He was the gold medalist in the equivalent of this event, which was held in Cologne in November. And gold at the Tamar tournament. He was beaten in the GB tournament by Kieran MacDonald, who we've just seen in action. And that was a great fight between those two. Little slip there. Filip Horváth, the Czech Republic fighter in blue. Just a little slip. Referee instructs them to get back underway. We're over halfway through this one now in the third and final round. Yeah, really interesting encounter that was, Gemma, between Ibrahim and Kieran MacDonald, because both such
two very skillful boxers.
Yeah, very, very skilled. The masters of the sweet science.
Very good at doing the same type of things.
Yeah, nip and tuck. Slight margins, but Salah Ibrahim has just grown in confidence each round and been able to throw an array of shots, both on the back foot and coming forward. Oh, little trip there, but again, just as soon as Horváth comes forward, he just takes those step back, and it's really difficult for him to close the distance.
So he's definitely in his rhythm now. I think he's just enjoying this round.
Yeah, he's got that low guard now, and he's inviting the Czech Republic fighter to come forward just so that he can slip, rely on those reflexes. Lovely check hook there, as Horváth dives in and finds himself committed over that front foot. Really frustrating the Czech Republic fighter now.
And as soon as he gets round, he throws again, which is nice to see.
He does. A tough fight for Horváth, the Czech Republic fighter, but applied himself really well. Kept going the whole way through. Just a very, very difficult man to pin down, Salah Ibrahim, the German fighter. Very experienced and very highly skilled as well. We saw a bit of everything there, Gemma. Boxing comfortably with crisp counter shots off the back foot. Equally comfortable going forward and pushing the Czech fighter back.
Yeah, he's got to be very happy with that performance he's given today. And as much as it is frustrating for the boxer in blue from Czech Republic, I think it's great to get them bouncing with them experienced boxers, as it will only help him and improve him as well.
Certainly. Well, removing the gloves of the fighters now, they make their way to the referee to get the final an official announcement from our MC.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 14, please show your appreciation for both boxers. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards where your officials at ringside score a unanimous decision victory in favour of your winner. Boxing out of the red corner, it's Salah Ibrahim.
So, as expected,
a round of applause, both boxers.
And in unanimous fashion for Salah Ibrahim, a great display from him. What an exciting fighter, and we would want to see him at Paris 2024. Hopefully he will qualify, because that's the kind of excellent boxing skills that we want to see on display at the very top level, on the biggest stage and platform of all. Great to see it here at the World Boxing Cup. That's exactly what we want to see, those top quality operators at the Olympics. So another chance for him to qualify should he be selected for the qualification tournament in Italy next month, which of course will be his main goal. He just walks past us here, not even breathing that heavily, I have to say. Salah Ibrahim just gets checked over as is customary from the doctor, but not breathing too heavily. Was well within himself there, and a great performance from him as we get ready for Nigeria against England up next in the women's middleweight 75 kilogram category. This should be an exciting one as we wait for the boxers to be introduced for our MC, Craig Denholm.
Okay, ladies.